in the refrigerator. Now we're going to take our disc of dough out of the refrigerator that has been chilling at least 1 hour. And as I said before, if you do this like the night before, you can keep your disc in the refrigerator, but then sit them out on the counter for a few minutes. And you can tell it's ready just by pinching it. It moves with you a little bit. It's ready to go. Okay, we're going to dust flour on the bottom sheet of wax paper. And then I put this on there to kind of move it around a little bit. More on here. There's plenty of fat in this crust to absorb this flour. And the next step is we're going to put some flour on the disc of dough. Okay, and I don't know if you can see the markings here, around here. I know that I'm going to need to go out past that circle when I roll out my dough. So we're ready to roll out our dough. And when you're rolling out your dough, because I'm not going against the raw dough, I'm going against the wax paper, I do not need to flour my rolling pin. But if you choose to not use the wax paper, then you would need to make sure you have enough flour on your rolling pin. And what you want to do is start from the middle and work out. Turn, middle, work out. Middle, work out. Middle, work out. And then what I do next is I go in and take care of those cracks. I pinch them together. Just because I like it looking round. I don't like those cracks. On here. Middle, out. Middle, out. Middle, out. Middle, out. Drop your paper, fix your cracks, and that's all you're going to be doing. Middle, out. Middle, out, middle, out. Middle, out. And I see that there it didn't roll out as much, so I'm going to put a little bit more extra effort into moving that up. You can see we're past our circle. I'm just going to do just a little bit more. Let's see what we have. I'm judging, and because this is a deep dish pie, you can see that how deep that is. I'm going to roll it just a little bit more to be on the safe side. Okay, what I do is I took the top sheet off. I stuck my hand underneath the pan here with the piece of wax paper, and I'm going to flip it. And now we have our crust. And you want to fold that down in. And you want to make sure that you have enough dough that it's a little bit past the rim, the top rim of your pie. You want to make sure that you have dough the whole way around, just past the top rim of the pie pan. And like here, what I can do is I can pinch this off to kind of even it out a little bit the whole way around. step, what you're going to do is you're going to take those rough edges and roll them under. All the way around. So what we're going to do is we're going to pinch and make a nice little edge on for your pie crust. Now, I'm doing it this way because for the apple pie, it's a crumb pie. So we only need to have the bottom crust. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And everybody has their own pinch. Everybody's pies look different. Okay. Next step, what we're going to do is we are going to use a fork and just pierce some holes into your crust. There again, that is what helps to make it a flaky crust, and also it helps whenever you're baking your crust to bake up and then also get into your pie filling to cook your pie filling as well. It's kind of like little vents. And around the edges. Looks like a bird was walking in there. Okay, the crust is done. Now I'd like to give you a pointer. If you are going to be making pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving, because it is a custard, it would be a wise thing to take an egg white and just beat it up a little bit and then brush that on the inside of your pie shell. That will keep your custard, the milk in the custard, from coming through your crust and making it soggy. It keeps from getting a soggy pie. Now, if you've ever seen like the shiny edges, that's because they use the egg white, and that makes it just look pretty. And that kind of sets it a little bit too, so it doesn't break up too easily. Now we're done. The pie crust is done, and after you put the egg wash in and you have your fork holes in the pie, I always put it into the refrigerator and let it cool for at least a half an hour. And during that time, you could be mixing up your pie filling. Keep it cold, cold, cold until it's ready to go in the oven. This will be the pie. This is praline apple pie, which I will be representing York County at the farm show this year because I won first place at the York Fair.